Hi, I'm Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Maddie.
And we're gonna talk about our experience at OMG Music Fest. Okay, so we drove 7 hours to go to Missouri. So we were going around looking for our hotel and we couldn't find it. It was like hidden, it was really weird. So we were like driving past and then my mom's like, whoa, is that Jacob's? So we hop out of the car and, well, Jacob went inside the building, but Alyssa was still out there. So we went out there and I was like, oh, hey Alyssa, can we get a picture with you? And she was like, yeah. And then, so we got a picture with her
and then Jacob like kind of came out and I kept running into his bodyguard and it was bad.
And I was like, cause I was excited to see Jacob and I was like coincidentally wearing my Jacob shirt. I don't even know. So I was like, Jacob! And I ran up to him and he was like, oh, hey sweetie, how are you? I was like, oh, I'm good. So I got a picture with him right before and I was glad we came. But probably the only reason they were out there too was because we were in a small city that wasn't as popular, so a lot of people didn't want to go to that city.
Like we even went to like the restaurant that they went to, like not stalking or anything. Like we went to get food and it was at the same restaurant and nobody really knew about them in the town because a bunch of people were like, oh, who are you seeing? We asked these people who were in earlier and it was Jacob, Pape, and Alyssa, so.
Yeah, and the restaurant sucks, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know why they ate there. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it was really bad. So after we met them, we went back to our hotel and we kind of just chilled out there and got ready. And then after that we went and we got in line to go to the event. And we met this girl there that we ended up hanging out with for the rest of the event there. And
meet and greet friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then while waiting we heard Dylan sing like he was
doing a sound check?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like, being me, I'm like weird, so I went around the corner and like started listening to him.
And then people started banging on the door. They're like, this is how you get into things. Didn't work out.
Yeah. So we were sitting out there. They let us in kind of late. They let us in like 10 minutes late. So we were like waiting outside the venue for a long time. It was hot, we were all sweating, and yeah. So maybe if you go to an event, you should probably bring like water and stuff. And a phone charger, a portable phone charger.
Because like 3 portable phone chargers.
Like we brought one and I used it during the show, like when we were waiting, but my phone died anyways.
Yeah.
So we should probably go into like our experience.
I was really scared because it was my first meet and greet. It wasn't hers, but like it was mine. So walking up to them, I literally couldn't speak.
Yeah, this was my 4th time meeting Jacob, my 2nd time meeting the rest of them, because I went to OMG in May for the Chicago show. Okay, I was really mad about the formal meet and greet because all of my pictures turned out blurry. So if you get like the regular meet and greet, I would like suggest to have another person like take like side pictures or like side videos for you because they have someone else take a picture for you. Like you can't.
Horrible quality.
Yeah, you can't have like your friend take them. Like if I wanted Maddie to take it for me, they wouldn't let us. They had like a person take it. But so you would probably want to have like another person or like have your parent come with, because the parent tickets are like $25 and like it might seem not cool to like have your parent there, but like if
it worked out for us.
Yeah, like if you want to get better pictures and have like a parent come with you. And my mom actually didn't do that good of a job taking pictures. The formal meet and greet, I was kind of like rushed. You didn't get really to say anything. Me and Chase, they were the only ones who were like,
they're amazing.
They like actually said stuff to me though, but like when I hugged Pape, he picked me up. I was like, oh,
like Pape's one of my he was my favorite there, I'm gonna be honest. And I freaking love Pape. So it's kind of like, I was really nervous seeing him, so I'm like, hi, and he ran up, he like gave me a hug, he made me feel so welcome.
Oh yeah, and then Chase like hugged me for a really long time. I was like, ooh.
Chase makes you feel like
he was like, you better be ready for the show and like get pumped. I'm like, oh, I will. And like their part of the show was one of the most like exciting because like you get pumped up because it's like booty happy like.
Talking about the pizza party now.
Okay.
So like it's really just an informal meet and greet.
Yeah, you kind of just go around and get pictures with who you can, or like talk to whoever you can. And like they didn't come down for a little, like 10 minutes later. And we started talking to Alyssa first.
Yeah, I think it's better to get to know Alyssa because she like helps you out there. She's really sweet.
Oh yeah, Alyssa was really nice. Like she helped me out a lot during it. Like helped me talk to Grant and stuff because Grant was like, I don't know. He was like, no. So we talked to Alyssa for a little bit. She's really nice. Like
I liked her a lot. Because she's also like sweet. It's not like she's like, oh, I'm better than you, I'm famous. She doesn't think that.
Yeah. She's really, I like her a lot, like you said.
Yeah.
And so, okay, after Alyssa, I think we went to round 2 crew. At first I went up to Pape and I was like, I hugged him and I got like a selfie with him, which he had like a beard in his hand or something. I was like, praise you. But, so I was like, oh, I drove here 7 hours from Chicago and stuff, and he was like, he told me how there might be like other tickets coming out for Chicago and he wanted to like see us there, but I don't think we're gonna go that. But
sadly.
I went back to Alyssa and like That Should Be Me by Justin Bieber started playing. I was like, hey Alyssa, what if I like just go up to one of the guys and start singing to them? So I went up to Pape and I was like, that should be me. And then he just started singing, like we started like hugging. We just went and sat down next to Pape and started talking to him, and he was like, oh, do I follow you on Twitter? I was like, no. And so like we all put in our Twitters and he tweeted us.
He was like chilling with Maddie, and then I asked him, I'm like, can I please take a selfie with you? And he's like, sure. So I took one and he kissed my cheek. And I tweeted him like, thank you so much for following me, and he retweeted it. And I was just like, that was like one of the best experiences that happened there, because I don't know, I was really happy just because he was one of my favorites.
Yeah, and then and Reed had their sound check together. After going on stage, this is really embarrassing, but after going on stage, because I love Grant, and so when I was like waiting for him to come out, and so
she got me, she's like, Maddie, you have to record this, it's gonna be so cute.
So I walk over there, he like runs past me, because like Dylan called him over or something with this one girl, and I'm like, you know what that probably is?
Pape trying to come in.
Okay, so, you mind? So when Grant came, I went up to Alyssa and I was really upset. I was like, dude, like I've been waiting to meet him or whatever for a really long time. And she was like, okay, so Alyssa was like, oh, he's such a thought. I'm like, I love Alyssa. I was like really upset. I was getting all emotional and stuff, and then she's like, I'll go get him. So he's like, Grant, get up. And so he came over and I gave him like these gummy bears. Oh, these are my favorite. He's like, I think I know you. He was like, do I? I was like, well, I've met you before and I have like an Instagram page for you and stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, that's probably it.
And he was like, I was like, oh, what do you want to do for the picture? And he's like, I don't care, you can pick. I'm like, can you please pick? I'm very indecisive. And he goes, and then I'm like, no, wait, please, just pick. And then he started doing everything I started doing. And it was pretty funny. But then she came up with an idea.
I need the people to do my poses, like any of the poses that I did with them. I was like, can we take an iconic picture? And they're
like when you say that, they kind of come up with the best ideas, I feel like.
Yeah, and like my picture with Alyssa and Reed, where we're all like, that was actually really cool. But yeah, and so I just asked them for iconic pictures, and then they ended up pretty cute. Like when I was with Dylan, like after we went with Grant, we went over to Dylan, I think.
Yeah, we did.
So I was like, can we take an iconic picture? He was like, yeah. And so like our hands were like right next to each other, and he like kind of just grabbed my hand. And so I was like, I brought it up by my face. I was like,
I asked him, I'm like, hey,
and then you went next.
I'm like, what do you want to do for the picture? He's like, here, give me your hand. And he like spun me around and put his arms around me.
We were going by Rita. I was like, can I get on your back for a picture? He was like, yeah, of course. So I did. And like, I don't know why he did this, but like to bring me down, he like arched really forward.
Like he like went all the way down.
Like, I thought he would like stand up and then let me off, but he like arched really forward. Then he like went down and squat. I'm like, I started cracking up. He was like really embarrassed.
And he like fell.
I was like,
she fell off of him and he fell to the ground.
I was like, read. And then he was like, no one saw that. Oh, and it's really hard to get a picture of Jacob.
Oh my gosh, so hard.
Because like everyone was like crowding around him, but I don't even know how I got a picture with him. To be honest, I think
she kind of just shoved herself in there.
I was like, can we get a cute picture? And then I don't even know what I thought. He was like signaling to kiss my cheek.
So then after that, they started letting in silver people, which they pretty much just got meet and greet. We were pretty much just standing in front waiting, and then they let silver in, and then like the concert was supposed to start at 7:30, but we were done with like our pizza party at like 6.
Yeah, the regular ones were done. Like everyone got in, they got through the meet and greet, so they could start the show earlier. But
they didn't, but they said they would. We started this like fandom for Mac. We're like, Mac, and then we like did hearts, and then the whole crowd started doing it. And then we're like, Mac, can you take a picture with us? And he goes, sure. So he literally walked off the stage. And then he told us he was, yeah, no, Mac's funny and nice though.
Yeah, front,
they like
you're probably gonna get plowed.
Oh yeah, no, it hurts.
And Run 2 came out, and that's kind of when it gets starting, it gets all pumped up.
Chase kept kissing a bunch of girls' hands, and Pape really didn't do that. He kissed one girl's hand.
Yeah.
It was me.
My mom were like, oh, can we go by the tour bus because there might be some people, and we saw Chase and Pape sitting there. So we went over to Pape's, and it like took us a while, and I was like, because people were telling him to follow him on Twitter. So I was like, Pape, can we get a picture with you? And he was like, yeah. And then like he like took one with one more girl, and then like he knew we were waiting, so he like turned around, and then
we go, can we kiss your cheek? And he's like, yeah, but then her mom says I wouldn't let them. So
like, Mom.
I start cracking up, so I can't become, like, I'm not serious.
Oh, my face looks weird in that picture because I was like half laughing.
Also, like the golden ticket, it's not that big of a deal. I thought they would like hang out with you for like an hour or something.
No, I think, to be honest, I think they took like a group picture for the golden ticket at our show.
Yeah, they didn't do it.
Because I know one girl that got it, and she didn't like get anything like special.
Yeah, because we came to like the tour bus like not even 10 minutes after the show, and
they were out and they said that the golden ticket was over. So if you don't get the golden ticket, don't stress it. Like it's not even that big of a deal.
Like maybe for general admission it would be because you haven't really met them.
Yeah.
But if you met them already, it's nothing.
Yeah. So if you don't get the golden ticket, don't stress out about it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed our experience, and comment if there's any events you would like us to go to, or if there's any events you would like us to talk about, so you can get the feel of it, what to know, like what to do when you get there and all that stuff.
Booty, I'm in lie. Booty, I'm in lie. Booty, I'm in lie. Like whoa. Booty, I'm in lie. Booty, I'm in lie. Booty, I'm in lie. Like whoa. Booty, I'm in lie. Booty, I'm in lie. Booty, I'm in lie. Like whoa.
You got a bang or nah? Booty dropping down low, got me picking up my jaw. Red light, just stop. Green light, let's go. Bang, bang, bass sitting, yeah, you already know. I'ma pick it back up, she gon' bring it back down. Booty had me like damn, I can spot it in the crowd. Hold down, hold up, let me do that, nay, nay. This a brand new song, first hit like Ray J. Turn the lights on like a cop car. About to party, so they calling me a rock star.